This morning, it's a race against time for DJ Ferguson and his family.
My son's in the hospital. He's in cardiac crisis.
The 31-year-old father of two with a third baby on the way desperately needs a heart transplant. But his mother says Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston says DJ can't receive an organ donation because he won't get a COVID vaccine.
He's not an anti-vaxxer, but, he's compromised.
Tracy says DJ is concerned about the shot's potential heart-related side effects.
The Mayo Clinic listed on their website the myocarditis, pericarditis, and blood clots.
A new study just out this week shows of more than 190 million Americans who received an mRNA COVID vaccine before August 2021, just under 2,000 reported a case of myocarditis.
Do you think the trade-off of a vaccine for a transplant might be worthwhile?
Well, if they can prove to us that it's not going to take his life, I think he would jump on board.
In a statement, Brigham and Women's Hospital says they require several CDC-recommended vaccines, including the COVID-19 vaccine, to create both the best chance for a successful operation and to optimize the patient's survival. Health experts tell us vaccination requirements are standard procedure, given the risks to transplant patients and the scarcity of available organs.
It is almost common policy to say, if you don't have all your vaccinations, including COVID, you're going to be less eligible for a transplant than other people who are going to do better with a scarce heart.
Some hospitals, like Cleveland Clinic, require living donors to be vaccinated too. That policy put Mike Gaiman's kidney transplant on hold just days before surgery. Mike was vaccinated. His living donor wasn't.
All I remember feeling was, what are we going to do? Where do we go now?
Right now, more than 100,000 men, women, and children are on the national transplant waiting list. Tragically, 17 Americans die each day waiting for an organ transplant. Back in Boston, Tracy isn't sure what will happen next.
I would want the doctors to treat the patient, not the policy.
And as we wait for more news on DJ, some good news about Mike Gaiman, the gentleman whose surgery was put on hold. His wife, Debbie, tells us he found another donor and is recovering from a successful kidney transplant. Craig?
Yeah, that is good news. Dasha Burns for us this morning. Dasha, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.